Everything that we reach out for on the outside is something that we already have on the inside. Very simply, every time anything happens to bring you out of balance, whether it is your body becoming diseased or whether we are experiencing heartache, whether we want connection with other people, it's all there because it's already inside of us. But rather than us seeking it inside of us, we will reach out to the medicine cabinet to go and try to take that pain away. We will reach out to other people to facilitate a healing for us. We will reach out to other people to want to connect with, to want to talk with. Now, just as we say that everything that plant medicine, for example, can do for us by creating altered states of consciousness already exists, that we can tap into those altered states of consciousness within us, the different brain waves within us, we can tap into ourselves if we only know how to tap into. Then also your need for connection, any other thing that we perceive as a need that can be fulfilled on the outside of us can also be fulfilled on the inside of us. So something as potent as a need for connection, a need for social connection, a need for us to share our experiences, our need for us to want a shoulder to cry on, a need for us, for somebody to listen to us, to see us, to hear us. Isn't that also a need that remains unfulfilled and is able to become fulfilled in us? That need in us for connection is nothing but a need for us for connection to the source of us, for a connection to who we are at the core of us, to the connection of this infinite potential that we all carry inside of us. We are God. That's the closest word I can fathom at the moment to explain this, that we are that infinite potential. We are that consciousness. We have the ability in us to heal. If your body aches, if your body is feeling a particular way, and instead of you reaching out to anything outside of yourself, if you sit with that discomfort and see, why have I got this pain? What is my body trying to tell me? Because sometimes we might just not be speaking the same language, right? So we are lost in translation between what the body is telling us and between what we are listening, what we are hearing. We don't want to hear it, or we can't hear it because we don't have a gap, we don't have a bridge to bridge that gap. Similarly, if you look at your life and look at yourself and just see, what is it that I am seeking outside of me? Is it wealth? Is it money? Do I want my bills to be paid on time? Is it friendship? Is it connection? Right? Anything and everything. Guess what? You are a walking, talking factory that contains absolutely everything. It's a matter of you bringing yourself into that awareness, working and operating from pure consciousness. From pure consciousness means from a pure potential. What is a potential? A potential is a resting state that is about to start into something else, and you hold that key. You hold the key into tapping into different brain waves. But in order for us to do that, in order for us to tap into different frequencies, we've got to learn how to do it. And who can teach you better than yourself? You know how to do it. To do it and to learn how to do it, you must sit with yourself. To sit with yourself is to literally delve into that which makes you uncomfortable, and that which makes us uncomfortable is to sit without any distractions, is to sit simply doing nothing, is to simply sit. Most of our answers will lie in that state of simply sitting, because it is in that state of simply being, simply sitting, that we can access our potential. It is in that state that we can access the answers, that we can access what next. And it is in that state that we're able to access the greatest ideas about anything and everything, because it is in that state that your wisdom becomes clear to you, your path becomes clear to you. Meditation is essential, right? But you do not have to go through any processes with meditation. That's the beauty of it. Meditation, you get into it by just sitting, by observing, and then by not observing, by none of that. And slowly, as you're in that state, you totally forget about everything else. And you won't even have the language as you are in that state to interpret anything. And it's as you come out of it, you might suddenly have a light bulb moment when you have all these amazing answers, all these amazing moments waiting for you to explore. So folks, with that, I would like to leave you with this beautiful, beautiful time for you to reflect. Please go into yourself in this silence. Become comfortable with being with yourself, in the quiet of yourself.